Translation, LGBTQ Jeopardy breaking news. It's just Amy Schneider versus Ken Jennings now. Last night, transgender engineer Amy Schneider became title holder for second most consecutive wins in Jeopardy history, and the most held by a woman. Tonight, she continued that record. Tonight's Final Jeopardy answer was, in 2018, National Geographic reported that half of this was dead, akin to a forest fire after a devastating fire. All three contestants got the correct question. What is the Great Barrier Reef? But Amy's giant lead meant that her wager of $25,000 brought her winnings to $63,000 and her total 40-day winnings to $1,382,800.
What do you think, Max?
I mean, yeah, we've been following this for a hot minute, and I think that being able to see, a trans person so successful on a TV show that also last time we talked about this with me, I mentioned has a predominantly older viewership, I think is also important to note, and that sort of representation on that show in particular is extremely important.
Yeah. Do you watch Jeopardy, Al?
I do.
Oh, see, you're right. So it's good.
Thank you for proving my point.
Yeah. No, it's great representation, and yeah.
I just got hit by a train, by the way, in case anyone didn't see. The representation is absolutely true, and it's not for us here in South Florida. We don't, well, we always do, but generally we don't need to see absolutely the out there of a very smart trans woman. Where they need to see it is in that little town in Pennsylvania that was at the top of the show. She would kick your ass.
I'm interested in knowing, like, there should be some research done as to who are the demographics of Jeopardy so we can see how many people we're affecting with this incredible representation.
Yeah.
And what I love about her, I think tonight was like win number 40. Yeah, win number, math is hard, but yeah, it was win number 40. And so every night during, when they come back from the first break, we learn a little bit more about Amy. But on her Twitter account, you can learn so much. And I love that she says that one of her favorite parts about being this successful is being able to represent her trans community, which I think is just big ups to you, girl.
And before Tony closes the show, I just want to mention for all of you that are tumbling in on us in Roku tonight, in this experiment, you may not know, if you have not seen Queer News Tonight, we are reporting on Amy Schneider every single night now, and we'll continue to do that as her streak continues. And we just draw attention to the fact that this is really important for the LGBTQ community, not only for the L and the G and the B and the Q representation, but this spectacular representation in T. And that's why this story is really so spectacularly important. And we just point out to you, we're doing it every single night, and we'll stay with it every single night because Amy Schneider is an inspiration for the American LGBTQ community. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+